head nod. Hi, my name is Laura Wiegele. I'm 29 years old and I live here in Cincinnati, and I would love to show you my house. Come on in. About a year ago I purchased my first home, and we've made a lot of changes and worked really hard, and wanted to show you around and also show you some things that I would love to do to change it to make it better. This is my entryway, and it's Christmas time, so first time that we were able to put up a Christmas tree, so got a couple presents underneath there. As you walk in, there's a built-in bookcase that is housing some books and some other things that I love to showcase. And then walking into my living room, it's a small but cozy space. I have a rookwood fireplace, and also we were able to put up some really cool 3D wall tiles, paint them. They kind of feel like egg cartons. They're kind of cool. So it just was able to cover up a huge mirror that was there. The fireplace doesn't work. I would love if the fireplace could work, because then it would make it really warm. So this is my living room, and then as you walk into the dining room space, it's a really, really large area. The ceilings are really large. It has huge crown molding and beautiful floors. We were able to refinish all the floors. It had a whole bunch of really, really, really ugly carpet. It was so old. The padding was disintegrated. It was awful, and it smelled. So I have a small table, but it's just me, so it's nice, but would love like a bigger area to kind of make it proportionate. And this is really one of the only full walls in the entire house. And behind the wall is the kitchen, and it kind of blocks everything off, so you'll be able to see that a little bit. But have a nice big buffet. It kind of makes it proportional and has really great windows, and during the day the light comes in and it's perfect. So just got a couple things rearranged now, but little desk area and everything else. But I'll take you to my bedroom. So this is the only room in the downstairs unit that has carpet. It's a small space, but it's perfect. I have a dresser, an armoire, and a little bit of storage. Would love more storage, more closet space. I have a lot of clothes. I wear professional clothes during work, and I have suits and too many pairs of shoes. So would love to be able to maybe get some more storage. I have more storage here, more shoes. I don't think I have enough clothes, but there's always too many. So, and this is my bathroom. Before we did the room, it had awful wallpaper. So we had to strip all of the wallpaper. It had a terrible valance to that with matching wallpaper, and it had really gross sliding glass doors. So I was able to take all the doors off, and we put up some wainscoting, and then with a rail we redid the vanity, which was easy, and then we were able to find a large enough mirror. The flooring is all original. We had to rip up 2 layers of linoleum to get it to the original state, and they still have maybe a little bit of polishing to do, but for the most part I loved them and wanted to keep them. Plus we worked really hard taking it up, so I didn't want to get rid of it. So as you come down my hall, another coat closet, more storage, would love more. This is the space that I hate and would love to see changed. As you can see, I only have lower cabinets. There are no upper cabinets available, but the ceilings are still really, really big, and no space is used up there. So it would be lovely to get some upper cabinets. And using a gas stove, it doesn't even have any type of hood, so it gets smoky. That's why I always have to have the fan on, so that I don't set off the fire alarm and the smoke detector. I have all of my plates just in the cabinets, so it's kind of a pain that I always have to bend down to get them. I don't have a dishwasher, which is okay, so I have a tray here that always has dishes. And I think the worst part about my kitchen is my sink. It is so shallow. It's only 4 inches deep, and you can barely fit a cup in there. It's like the cup is taller, and this is a small cup. So it's awful. The windows I love, and it brings in a lot of light, except it looks into the neighbor's house, so I always kind of have them closed because I feel like I don't want them to see me cooking and singing while I'm in here. But as we had Christmas this weekend, and I didn't really realize how unfunctional my kitchen was until I realized I don't have any electrical outlets. I have them in random places, like behind the door. I'm using an extension cord to like use my Keurig. So, I mean, it's awful. I had to like blend and unplug things. And then I bought this kitchen cart because I was hoping it would help, you know, with some storage, but it's holding, you know, my microwave and my toaster, and it has a plug, but only one of them works. So, pretty much useless. I have a pantry here on the smaller side, but it's fine. It fits most of my food, and I have my recycling and some other things in there. And then here's the wall between the kitchen and the dining room. It's awful. When you're in here by yourself. Again, random electrical cord, not really sure what it's doing there. But again, all of this space here is not used because of the way it's laid out. When I first moved in, I moved the refrigerator over here, but it jutted too far out into the room and it didn't really make sense. So we moved it back. But like all of this space here is just not used. I don't even have to get rid of the wall. I mean, I would just love to like cut it in half so like you could see into the dining room and some light from the dining room would be able to come in. Because if not, when you're cooking and cleaning and everyone else is in the living room or the dining room, you're so isolated. It's awful. So I would really, really love to kick this wall down, put some electrical outlets in, get a better sink so I can wash the dishes properly, and just make this a little bit more functional. Have some upper cabinets. I mean, I'd love to keep half the wall just so I could maybe put some cabinets up there, or maybe even something here. But that's probably the biggest complaint that I have about my kitchen in my house. Oh, and oh my God, I can't believe I forgot about the floors. I mean, look at how ugly they are. They're orange. They look like terrible baby food, and you can't ever tell if they're clean or dirty, which might be a good thing, but I hate them, and they make the room really dark. And then this wallpaper is awful. I haven't even touched it because I don't even want to deal with it and try to paint over it. So I would love for you to come help my kitchen. It is awful. But in the meantime, let's go up and see Julie and Michael's space and see what they would like to do. So come with me.